All right, you ready?
Sure.
Well, welcome everyone to episode 2 of Storbie's Little Big Business. Really stoked today to be talking to you a little bit about leadership, what it takes to be a good leader, particularly in a retail context. Joined today by our CEO,
Hi there.
Kia ora Shane. How you doing?
Kia ora. Good.
I thought it would be cool to start today with just a bit of a discussion about leadership, what I guess that means for you at Storbie and the importance of it when it comes to running a business.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think one of the first things to say is that sometimes you find yourself in a leadership position without really sort of thinking much about that's what's about to happen. When you first start a business, of course it's very small, there's one or two or kind of three of us. Leadership is a very different kind of thing when there's three of you than the amount that we have at Storbie now. That's probably something that resonates quite a lot with a lot of retailers and small retailers, including pharmacies, where you've started a business, you've gone and studied as a pharmacist, and then you find yourself, even with maybe a small number of staff, needing to figure out how to lead to get the best out of people without thinking a lot about that's what I was doing. Now it's the most important thing that I need to be thinking about, and I certainly don't have all the answers at all. But I guess for me, leadership is really just about getting the best out of the people. Learning to move from just trying to do everything yourself, which is really what happens when you first start a business, to going, okay, in fact, the worst thing I can do is just to try and do everything myself and try and do everybody's jobs. It's funny, when we do recruiting, a question I always ask really is what kind of managers are your best managers? Think about through the time when you've been working, and tell me what do you love in a manager? What do you love about the best manager that you've ever had? It's always the same answer. Like, it actually blows me away. People say that the managers that they like the most are the ones that trust them and leave them alone to do their job, but are always there when they need help. When I was in a job with quite a large organisation, the general manager of that organisation was a person who was obviously incredibly busy, had lots of stuff on. But there was one particular thing that I thought was really important that wasn't happening in that organisation. So I thought, right, I'm going to go up to them and I'm going to talk to them about this directly. And I've never forgotten going up to him and saying, "Excuse me," and he turned around and he just gave me all of his attention. And he's like, "What do you want to talk to me about?" I've just never forgotten the look in his eyes when he gave me all that attention, and he listened really carefully to what I had to say. He wasn't necessarily going to take action. He really gave me that time, I suppose. And then he also followed up on that later. I've never forgotten that.